Hey everybody, this is Ozzy Rosenblum with ShulSource, and I have a hack for you, a quicker and more efficient alternative method for handling the new monthly batch if you process credit cards through ShulCloud. So if you're with SIP, the ShulCloud integrated processor, you may have seen a memo recently about the fact that once a month, your credit card processing fees, instead of being deducted from your bank separately, are going to be deducted from the total amount of your daily batch on that day, on their billing day. And this has thrown things off a little bit for the auto batching and for those who use Sync into their financial software, because now there's some manual work to do to account for that fee. So the process that they laid out works, and it is effective, but I wanted to potentially throw a different hack at you that might be a little easier for you, because it all happens on screen in ShulCloud, and I'm going to get that done. I'm looking at the clock in less than 5 minutes, not only because I don't want to bore you, but also because I'm too cheap to pay for the full service Loom subscription, because I don't use it that often. And I don't know, a little pressure to be efficient, so why not? All right, let's stop running the clock. I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller and stick myself in the corner so nobody puts baby in the corner besides me, and here we go. So this is a typical deposit screen. This is sample data. The issue is, again, if you use ShulCloud's credit card processing and you're used to the beautiful auto batching feature that they have, and you're syncing into your financial software, so you're used to your credit card payments disappearing by themselves from the deposit screen. Once a month, that's not going to happen, which is the day that they collect their fees. So in this sample, we have $300, 3 separate charges from me, because I'm very generous, that came in. They will stay in your deposit screen. The issue is that you're not going to get all $300 like you would on a normal day. You're going to get the $300 minus, let's say, $9 for credit card processing fees. So the old batching method, remember this, when you had to manually batch credit card processing, would be to check these together, set the deposit date, which account it's going to, and push it through. Again, the problem is if you push through a deposit right now for $300, it's not going to match what happened in the bank, because you only got 300 minus, let's say, 9 or so. So for those of you that remember the old options in credit card processing, we were once able to use third-party processors, including those like Stripe and PayPal, that took their fees directly from the deposit. So this is an old problem, not a new problem. And there's already functionality built into the software to activate a little box right here on the deposit screen where you can account for these fees. 2 or 3 step process, don't remember, so just do all the steps I'm about to do. Number 1, you need to set up a charge type for your credit card processing fees, not your credit card processing donation, credit card processing fees, and map it to an expense like you would when you hit your books. The money that your processor takes is an expense. Typically, some people net it out, but let's assume it's an expense. So you're going to create something that's named properly so you don't confuse it with the convenience fee. Nobody uses it for donations. And you're going to map it to an expense account. Then you're going to go into your settings. And under the deposit page settings in your ShulSite settings, there is a drop down here for deposit fee charge type. You're going to set that to that same charge type that we set up earlier, which is mapped to go straight through to your chart of accounts. And then finally, you'll go back to your deposit screen and you'll have this little snazzy box, fee amount. And you'll be able to say 9. And it will automatically tell you that it's going to map there. You're going to create your deposit, and your deposit is going to look like this: $300 minus the 9, we're getting $291, deposit completed. And let's have a look-see at this deposit's actual journal entry. So we're going to go to deposit history, and we're going to find this, and we are going to look at the import view, and we are going to see a beautiful thing. We're going to see the $291 hitting the bank, the $9 going straight to expenses, and our $300 worth of income minus the fees fully accounted for. So that's a way to do this on screen. It's a little different than what the help article suggested from ShulCloud. Works just as well to sync the full 300 into your financial software and then go back and take the $9 out. But I don't know, I like to do things on screen. So that's a tip, a hack for you. And I got it done in less than the available 5 minutes. So now we can just hang out, talk about ShulCloud, or just wish you a great day. Ozzy Rosenblum with ShulSource. I hope this was helpful. Have an amazing day. And yeah, just keep ShulClouding.